everyone, welcome to Stratele Studios. I'm Jeff Castanon. Welcome to another No Pause video reaction and analysis. Oh boy, we get to watch Return to Forever. Thanks to Ray B. Ray B, thank you so much. This is a group that I love. They're near and dear to my heart. I could not get enough of listening to Romantic Warrior. Oh my gosh, what an incredible recording that was with these gents. This is a song called Vulcan Worlds, and you get to see these guys just freaking tear it up. These are the godfathers, the OGs of fusion. Let's get into this. Here we go.
Thanks very much, and I'm Chick. Thank you. That first piece that we played is called Beyond the Seventh Galaxy, and we're going to play one now that's written by Stanley Clarke, and this one features Stanley on bass. It's called Vulcan Worlds.
The invitation. 2 bars down to 1 bar. Then 1 bar. 2 beats. 2 beats. I'm gonna do 1 beat. No, that's it. That's it. Oh, don't leave me hanging. Yeah. Oh, so cool. Hi everyone. I'm Chick. You gotta love that. How much fun is that to watch? I'll tell you, these guys, I listened to a lot in my early years when I got into fusion. I was a huge Chick Corea fan and pretty much absorbed everything the Electric Band did, and then some of the acoustic band stuff that he did, and then of course Return to Forever, who I actually got to see live when they did the reunion tour that they did, and that was really, really cool to see, with the original members in it, with Chick Corea, Al Di Meola, Lenny White on the drums, and Stanley Clarke on the bass. Amazing to watch these guys. And then I got to see Al Di Meola at the Canyon Club when he played, and that was a blast seeing him up close. So great players. I mean, this is like from the 70s, folks. This is really early. So this particular concert was done in Chicago in 1974. So in 1974, they're playing this kind of stuff. And that's what I loved about the music from the 70s. And even like in 78 and 79, some of the most incredible albums came out. But regarding this particular performance, this is a Stanley Clarke on bass composition. Boy, it's amazing hearing Stanley play so fast with his fingers. And, you know, he was known for that, but he's also known for, you know, some pretty beautiful melodies that he played on bass, and using the bass as a melodic instrument, which, you know, up to that point was more foundational and, you know, thumping low notes and doing that sort of thing. So he pretty much changed things, him and Jocko, I think, you know, back in those days. But I really enjoyed how they were doing this solo thing when they put the video up in the those quadrants like that, and then you got to see them go around the horn. So they first started off and they each got 2 bars, then they each got 1 bar, then they each got 2 beats, and that was fun to see them squeeze the time like that. Very, very cool. Al Di Meola has that alternate picking thing that he does so well, and he does these blazing fast runs with it, and it's like so easy. It looks so effortless, and he's been able to do that from very early on and has continued to use that. And it's funny because I've heard him talk about sweep picking, and he says that that's a bunch of BS. Basically, he's like that's a ridiculous way to play. And the point that he was making about it is that sweep picking is rigid in doing certain licks. Like you have to be going in a certain direction, you have to turn around in a certain way, so the technique dictates what you play to some extent. And he was like, that's BS. Your technique should never dictate the music. And I totally understand that position. So he's kind of, they got this war going on with the sweep pickers and the alternate pickers. Anyway, very fun to see. Lenny White on the drums. That was a really cool performance to see him play. And, he plays with dynamics in this, and it's really cool to see that. When I saw them live at the Bowl, I did notice that Lenny was not playing as fast as he usually plays. So a lot of the tunes that I am familiar with that they played at this show, they played pretty much all of Romantic Warrior, that album, and the tempos were slowed down quite a bit, and I was like, wow, that's weird, feels weird. And it was, I believe, because of Lenny, that they slowed the tempos down a little bit, because boy does he play a lot. And if you're familiar with that music, he is just a speed demon, and it would be impossible for him to keep that up at his age. And I think that's why they said, man, I got to back this down a little bit. So they did, but it was still wonderful, except for the drunk chicks that were behind us and were causing a ruckus, and they didn't even know who the band was, and they were screaming the whole time, chick, I love you. And I'm like, they don't even know who that is. And they got ejected, so everyone applauded for that. Anyway, very cool. All right, Ray B, thank you so much for bringing this to the channel, and it's fun for me to watch this. Come back for more cool stuff. See you next time.